first feature film or this is the first TV project you want to make, I want you to start thinking about what is the project that you can realistically make and complete in the next 3 years. Because if you cannot complete one project in 3 years, it's likely you cannot do it in 5 years. It's likely you cannot do it in 8 years. It's likely you'll never do it. So you really want to complete your next project, especially you have not done one yet, in terms of a feature film or a TV series. You really want to think about a project that you can, complete, finish shooting, finish post-production, ready to meet the world in the next 3 years. And I want you to pursue that while you're pursuing whatever other projects that you really want to make. Because that's going to build that forward-moving momentum for you to make bigger projects. So I always believe, first and foremost, I always believe that there is a feature film at 50K and above. There is a feature film at 50K and above. It's just not going to be the feature film you're dreaming of. Certainly not the feature film you're dreaming of. And if you got to believe that there's a feature film at 50K and above, and then you'll be able to make your next feature film or your first feature film in the next 3 years. So when you start believing that there's a feature film at 50K and above, your mind will start to work that 50K feature film out. If we need at least $1 million to make your film, there's a very high chance in the next 20 years, you're not going to make the film. Unfortunately, this is the truth. I've seen so many people come out of film school. Your project is a jigsaw puzzle. I want you to think about it like a jigsaw puzzle. And you need to have every piece in place for the puzzle to be complete so that it can meet the audience. Your script, or worse, just your story without a script, is but one piece to this complex puzzle. And I would argue that financing is the hardest piece to the puzzle to fill. And the second hardest piece to me is probably distribution. But if you have a completed project, there is in this day and age, there is a very good chance that you can find some form of distribution. But to even start the project, you need financing. So the head and the tail, financing and distribution, in my opinion, are the hardest parts of this whole process of filmmaking. And if you can fill this puzzle with the different components, with the different pieces, and form this puzzle, that will mean that your film will be completed and it can meet an audience. To me, that is the art of filmmaking.